Hey friends, this is Eunice. Thank you for joining me today. Today I just wanted to share just a part 2 about dreams. Now, ideally, I would have done like a whole series on dreams consecutively, but this is just a dream series I'm doing that's kind of chopped up, I guess you could say. But something I just want to share is how I really believe that the Lord does speak to us today still with dreams. I honestly believe that dreams are like a love language that the Lord has still given to his people. And so I know for myself, like, although I've grown in the area of trying to interpret my dreams, but I also have grown in the area of just disciplining myself, that each night when I go to bed, I really try to just pray and ask the Lord, hey, Lord, if you want to speak to me tonight, please give me a dream. Now, does he speak to me every night in the form of a dream? If he does, I'm not aware. But there are definitely some days when I wake up and I know that I have had a significant dream from the Lord. And so something I wanted to encourage all of you listening is in 1 John 4, and this is verse 2. This is how you can recognize the Spirit of God. Every spirit that acknowledges that Jesus Christ had come in the flesh is from God. But every spirit that does not acknowledge Jesus is not from God. So something I want to say about dreams is I do not believe that every dream that we have at night is from the Lord. I do believe that, dreams, we can get dreams from the Lord, but also sometimes we can get dreams from the enemy, where I feel like, in the form of like nightmares, where Satan just comes in and tries to torment us in our dreams. But I also believe we also sometimes get dreams just from random conversations that we have the day before and just random streams of thought. And so I think the reason why I wanted to share this scripture in 1 John is when you wake up from a dream, I really encourage you to not just assume it's from the Lord, assume it's from the enemy, assume it's just from pizza the night before, but really to pray and ask the Lord for discernment and to show you that if it is from him, that he would just even give you continued revelation throughout your day about the dream. So I wanted to share one type of dream I believe that the Lord uses, and I call it my go for it dream. And what that means is sometimes in life when I'm trying to make a big decision or any decision, I feel like the Lord definitely at times speaks to us by confirming the direction that he's taking us in. And so that's why I call it the go for it dream. So I wanted to share a dream that's in the book of Judges, and it's from the story of Gideon. So this is in Judges chapter 7, and this is verse 13. Gideon arrived just as a man was telling a friend his dream. I had a dream, he was saying. A round loaf of barley bread came tumbling into the Midianite camp. It struck the tent with such force that the tent overturned and collapsed. His friend responded, this can be nothing other than the sword of Gideon, son of Joash, the Israelite. God has given the Midianites and the whole camp into his hands. When Gideon heard the dream and its interpretation, he worshiped God. Now, Gideon, in this scripture, they were about to attack the Midianite camp. But this was like his go for it dream, where he heard someone else had a dream, and it was just confirmation of what the Lord was already speaking to him. And so I love the examples of dreams throughout the Bible. And so if you are interested in the subject of dreams, I encourage you to really continue to search the scriptures of just, I think it could help you interpret it, see the Lord's heart in giving us dreams. So with that, I wanted to share a go for it dream that the Lord had given me. And it wasn't for myself, actually it was for a friend. And so what happened was a friend was making a really big decision about whether they should make this massive cross-country move. Now, my husband and I knew they were in the process of making this decision. But this one night, I remember I had a very strong, distinct dream about their decision. And it was a confirming dream about them going and moving. when I woke up from the dream, I knew this dream was from the Lord, but I just wasn't sure if I was supposed to just keep it to myself and pray about it, or if I was actually supposed to share it with them. Now, the reason why I really hesitated about sharing it with them is because moving cross country is not a light decision, especially for a family. And so I was really hesitant to just, what if this was not from the Lord and it's just one of my opinions or whatever, like I think they should go or whatever. So I really went back and forth before sharing it, but I really felt ultimately it was a dream from the Lord. But instead of presenting it like, hey, thus saith the Lord, you must do this, I just emailed them the dream and I said, hey, this is something for you guys to pray and you guys to discern what the Lord might be speaking to you. And this was their go for it dream. They basically were already almost completely decided, or maybe they had decided at that point that they were going to go for this big move. But my dream just confirmed it even more to them and gave them comfort and faith to take that huge risk. Something I love about that dream example the Lord was reminding me of is later, I didn't realize how significant that dream was to them. But later, when they had their first child, there was one person that was symbolic in the dream, and it was an old friend of mine from many years ago. And they actually loved the name that was in the dream, and they named their first child after that friend that was in the dream. And so it was just amazing to see how something I was really scared to step out in, because, it was a very significant decision for their family. And, you don't just give these things lightly, but something I want to encourage everyone is, like I said earlier, I do believe that dreams are a love language from the Lord, where He really uses dreams sometimes to give us comfort, to give us confirmation, and it's a way that He speaks to us today. And so I just love how that dream was significant for that family, and that they even used it to name their first child after the person in the dream. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Sometimes sharing dreams is very risky, but I think if we do it in humility and present it to people, not in such a black and white way, but really like presenting it to them, see what the Lord might use the different parts of our dreams to speak to them, that it really could be a blessing. So I hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.